Okay, today you create your flagship framework. This is One Funnel Away Day by Day, the One Funnel Away Challenge by Russell Brunson and ClickFunnels. And we are doing the overview, the summary, the explanation of the explanation to help you stay on track with the One Funnel Away Challenge. So it's day 2 of the challenge. You should be signed up for the challenge, and we're doing your flagship framework. Don't get freaked out by the fancy terminology or anything like that. You remember that your core results framework is the overall thing that you're going to deliver to your dream customers. It's your product, right? So you're pulling out of that one part of the process, one step, one idea that's the most desired, it's the sexiest, it's the most interesting, it's the most fun, whatever you want to call it. You're pulling that out of your entire core results framework. So the core result that you want your dream customers to achieve with the solution that you offer. So you're pulling that out and creating this flagship framework, which becomes your front end product, which sits at the first page of your funnel, and it's the big thing that you're going to be promoting all along the way. This is how you make your product unique. This is how you step away from being just a commodity, just another noisemaker in the online world. You make your product unique by this framework, which is absolutely your own, proprietary. It differentiates you. No one else has it. And then the piece of it you think is the most important part, or the most sort of the key part, or however you want to look at it, that's the piece that you put right up front. So that's the product you're creating today. You're creating a digital product. Now, some of you might say, well, I'm doing physical products. Okay, cool. Do physical products. But we are talking about a lot in this process in creating a digital product because, of course, it is straightforward to deliver that over the internet and to just make it downloadable, from your website. But you can absolutely be delivering physical products. This process works for all businesses. The key thing that you're looking at is understanding the concept, the strategy, the tactics, so you can get it done. So create your flagship framework product. What is it? Is it a video? Is it a PDF? Is it an audio? Is it something else? Just go ahead. That's what you're doing today. You're creating it. So the work summary for today: create your flagship framework that you're going to offer first at an introductory price to your dream customers. Don't forget, every day in the challenge, there are some additional videos. They have great information. Always be looking at those. Include those as part of the time that you set aside to work on OFA. So it's not just watching the main video. It's also watching the other videos and then implementing. Don't forget, always be implementing. Your result by the end of the day, if you get it done today, and if you don't, just roll it over to tomorrow and keep going. Your result today is the flagship framework. So this is where you are right now. You have leads. If you did the free lead challenge, for the free 5-day lead challenge or something similar, you might have leads already. You might already have an email list of your interested customers, which is awesome. You've got your core results framework, the solution you're delivering to them, the what you're going to offer, and then you have your flagship framework. It's that key splinter from your core results framework that can stand alone as a product, and that's the first thing you're going to offer. So this is where you begin to start adding up additional costs if you're going to have your products made by somebody else, or if you're going to have the graphics and the images and that type of thing made by others, if you're going to outsource it. This is where you start to have the cost. But the range is really big, right? It depends on who you are, what your skills are. Some people, do all their own graphics design work and all that kind of stuff, so it doesn't cost anything. Other people want to hire somebody. So whenever it's a product, on the cost to date page, you'll see whenever it's a product like this, there's just going to be the range. It's 0 to whatever you want to spend. But you're probably spending more than your initial investment in OFA at this point if you decide to get your products made that way. But again, it doesn't have to be like that. You can record an audio, like audio instructions, or record a video on your iPhone or your smartphone. So it could cost you nothing. You just have to decide what is your flagship framework product. Okay. So we are talking about in this process as well. I'm giving you a couple of examples. One is the information product example using my book Recast, and the other is the affiliate product example. So I showed you in the core results framework yesterday, or on day 1, whatever you were listening to day 1. The framework I pulled out is actually the actual recast process itself with the book. So I pulled out the book to stand as the flagship framework, and that's going to be the core offer. That's going to be the thing up front. And this information products approach mirrors what Russell is talking about in the One Funnel Away challenge as well. And then for the affiliate product example up front, the core results framework, or that first flagship framework product is actually the box set of books 1, 2, 3. So I just want to point out that you can do this OFA process with any type of product, with any different types of ideas. As I talked about in day 1, the core result I want for my readers is to enjoy themselves, have a good time, to get into the romance and so on. So the framework is the first 3 books. It's the box set. Conveniently, all 3 books together. So that's what I'm going to be offering right up front. And you'll see that as we go through the process, you'll see how that's done. Okay, so that's what you got today, your core results framework. Don't forget, if you have any questions, just follow up with me, email me, or reach out on social media, and we will talk about it. Let me know if you have questions, issues, concerns, whatever it is, as we go through the process, and I will see you in the next day.